Shalom, shalom. What's going on? This y'all Mordecai, wise warrior for the Most High Mighty One, aka Zephaniah, treasure spirit of the Most High Yahweh, Yasha Allah. And from SITHLORDTIGER, School of Truth. I'm not at the school right now. This is a spot I call the gold mine. Cause like you out there sifting that water trying to get some little gold nuggets, you gonna get some little gold nuggets out here doing little lessons. Lessons down here. Slash the nest. Got my kids down here. Just had a fresh daughter. Zahaya Mayaka Yasha Allah. That's her name on her birth certificate. And my son, Zayden Chevello, Yasha Allah. You know, I had it set up to be doing full-fledged classes at the school, 50, 60 scripture classes, but it been a monkey wrench thrown in that. The Most High had me do something different. You know, gave my wife a daughter, so here I am down here doing this. But anyway, today's lesson, this is just a lesson to start off with. Is about the Abraham. This is a rebuke on a sister talking about Abraham slept with his sister and Jacob slept with his cousin, and you Negroes with y'all polygamy and all that. Do y'all want to be polygamous now and all that? Basically saying the scriptures contradict themselves, and the Most High started a whole nation on incest. So that's the rebuke. But before we get into all that, we gonna get into, I got stuff to get off my chest first. I'm gonna get into this comment board issue. I'm gonna get into that first. You got brothers condemning other brothers about being in the comment board. Me personally, I use the comment board for practice, you know, and this truth is bigger than just doing videos and standing on a corner or whatever. This part of a byway too. I come in the comment, I'm speaking on me. I come in the comment board and I see something I don't like, I'm a comment. That's why it's a comment board, That's why it's a comment board. And if you scoffing in the comment board, I'm chopping you up. I'm not chopping you up cause of that camp. I'm chopping you up because the Most High telling me to chop you up, rebuke you sharply. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pull out this double-edged sword and I'm gonna assassinate you. Yeah, like that, because you got a lot of scoffers, Edomites, and everything else in the comment board. Now you got some comment board dudes that be off and they just in the comment room to cause mischief and all that. But I ain't one of them dudes. You gonna keep seeing me in the comment boards. I know my name, SITHLORDTIGER, been around in these comment boards. Yeah, for practice, for rebuke and reproof. If I'm off, feel free to comment on what I'm off about. I love rebuke. That make you a better man at the end of the day. Yeah, but you're going to keep seeing me in the comment board. This ain't no keyboard bandit. None of that. A keyboard bandit is a Negro or a heathen in there scoffing. You got a lot of brothers just trying to find their way in this truth. So, we're going to start off with some scriptures. I'm going to start off at Zephaniah 2:1. Because I seen a brother in the comment board say, you know, this the only way where they got to congregate with the Israelites. You know, everybody's situation ain't set up for a big platform. Everybody don't have no big gigantic platform to jump onto to be heard or whatever. Plus, you got a lot of brothers knowing the truth, just trying to find their way and sift it out. You know, some brothers got to build themselves up in this truth. They not already built up. I'm a ready-made warrior. I came in this truth ready to go to war. But I had to study first 10 hours a day, every day for like 15 months, catching up. Yeah, getting that understanding and that discernment. But we're going to start off with Zephaniah 2 and 1. Zephaniah 2 and 1. These pages sticking together, man. Ain't. Zephaniah 2 and 1. Gather yourselves together. Yeah, gather together, O nation I desire. So gathering yourself together just don't mean in a building. Just don't mean outside. It's everywhere. Gather yourself together. Whether it's in a comment board, whether you calling brothers on the phone, talking to them online, that's all considered gathering yourself together. Now, am I saying you ain't gotta gather with your brothers or go out and do the work? Hell no, I ain't saying that. But you don't know nobody's situation. You don't know brother's situation, what they up against. They already facing persecution in this kingdom. And when the last thing you want a brother to do, to feel like, oh, I ain't got the platform and I can't even come in the comment room to get shit off my chest. And what I'm in the truth for then? You know, let's go to 1 Thessalonians 5 and 11, because this shit ridiculous, man. Brothers act like they done mastered this truth. They act like they ain't got to keep working on themselves. They act like they got a million classes worth of edification they done did. They barely bringing out classes, and they trying to tell somebody else what they should be doing in the truth. You got to be finesseful. It's ways to go about it, but you can't just throw everybody in the same. You can't just throw the rock in the crowd and whatever dog get hit, he gonna yell out, get cut. That just ain't savvy to do that. That's just, you know, you waiting for somebody to leap out there. You need some material, somebody to lean on. But brothers don't lean on when a camp rebuking their ass, not even rebuking them, being wicked, going at their ass. They don't say nothing to them. They say something too. They saying something to brothers. That's just trying to find a way. Small fish in the truth. But when camps with a name rebuking you, not rebuking you, but coming at you wickedly, they don't gotta make a premise. You see this, oh, now you see this Saul spill and this plea for unity and all this bullshit. That's when you supposed to pull your sword out and get all aggressive. You getting aggressive with brothers that ain't even trying to get aggressive with you. They just trying to learn. We gonna get into that about taking your time and all that. 1 Thessalonians 5 and 11. Wherefore comfort yourselves together and edify one another, even as also ye do. Now, edification, you know, go to the classroom, you get edified. Watch a video, get edified. You know, go on the streets, get edified. You know, now you got brothers coming to your house. Supposed to do that too. Go door to door. When it say, when you go into a house, say ye bless this house. You know. But plenty of times I done went in the comment board just looking just to make a comment, and a brother done put some scriptures up there that I might have came across or whatever, done forgot about or whatever, but gave me some new edification on something or anything. You never know what you're going to find. It's like a treasure hunt. And it keep you in the spirit when you constantly navigating through all aspects of this truth. You out there in the street, you watching videos, you seeing what people talking about, you seeing what your brother's talking about. We gonna get into that too. Let's go to Luke 22. Luke 22. Luke 22. Dang, what I went to? 22, what's that? 31. Oh, okay. Luke 22 and 31. And the Lord said, Simon, Simon, behold, Satan have desired to have you, that he may sift you out as wheat, you as wheat. But I have prayed for thee, that thy faith fail not, and when thou art converted, strengthen thy brother. So you can't be making brothers' faith fail by condemning them. A lot of these brothers just coming in the truth. You know what I mean? You supposed to strengthen them. Like, man, y'all keep banging. When they keep, you know what I mean? When these Edomites or these scoffers come in this comment board, y'all keep chopping their ass up. You see somebody make a good breakdown on a scoff or whatever. Yeah. Tell that brother, yeah, that's right, brother. Big your brother up. Don't, you calling brothers cheerleaders and all. Ain't nobody no cheerleaders, Ain't nobody no cheerleaders. Brothers got zeal, you know what I mean? Whether if they 100% putting it in the right direction or not, brothers got zeal. They want to express themselves, man. Ain't no little boys out here. Oh, we can't say nothing. It ain't just, I learned a few scriptures now and I want to run out there in the street. We gonna get on that too. You got brothers telling brothers, hey, go out there and teach what you know. And then as soon as somebody pull a precept, you ain't even know the breakdown on that precept. They pull a Gentile junk or something like that you confused with because you following what somebody saying, run out there, you know a few little precepts. You got to study for a while before you jump out there. And you get embarrassed out there by a Christian. How that's going to look on video, So you got to take your time, man. I don't know why I put that right there. 31 through 22. All right. We're going to go to Proverbs 27 and 17. We're going to touch on that. Proverbs 27 and 17. Iron sharpeneth iron. So a man sharpeneth the countenance of his friend. We're supposed to be friends in this truth, man. You ain't supposed to be looking down because you got a platform. Don't nobody got a platform. You looking down, you thinking brothers ain't trying to do no work. Brothers just trying to navigate and find their way. You supposed to sharpen that brother's sword up. You know what I mean? You supposed to have discernment. Now, they do apply, but if you put everybody in one bag, it's like, damn, I ain't even my attention. They put me in the same boat. Nah, you can't get proud because you got a few videos or you got some basic little, few little videos. You ain't got no classes. You got a few little 10-minute videos, some little slight stuff. You ain't where your classes at, Can't act like you better check the beam in your own eye. Let's go to Sirach. I got the scriptures here, right here. And I'm about to go on Apocrypha. See what books I'm reading out of. I'm gonna go to Sirach 20 and 6. Sirach chapter 20 verse 6. Son of man, holdeth his tongue, because he have not the answer, and some keepeth silence knowing his time. Yeah, Racker brothers ain't jumping out there, running out there in them streets, man, because it's wicked and dangerous out there. You gotta know your time, man, when you out there. Just because a brother keeping silent and you ain't seeing a brother face or brother out there don't mean they ain't trying to work to get to do that. Now that apply to some brothers who bull BSing, but not all though. You know what I mean? What it say? And some keepeth silence knowing it's time. Meaning, and some keepeth silence knowing it's time. Like a brother like me, I'm gonna make sure I'm well prepared and seasoned before I jump out there. Even when I thought I was ready, I had to sit back and say, I need to spend some more time studying. You know, I want to remember more stuff. I can easily go on my phone and pull up everything. I know the scriptures by heart. But it's just remembering the numbers and remembering, you know, the numbers to the scriptures. But I know the scriptures, the passage. It's instilled in my spirit once I read it. Let's go to Proverbs 4:26. Brothers acting like they perfect in this truth. They want to condemn brothers. Proverbs 4:26. Ponder the path of thy feet, and let all thy ways be established. Yeah, you got to ponder the ways of your feet. You got to think, okay, if I go in this direction, where it's going to lead to? If I go in that direction, where it's going to lead to? And let it be established, meaning be confident. You're going to be 100% confident before you jump your ass out there, try to teach somebody. So telling somebody that this, you can run out there, whatever little bit of scriptures you know. You about to get somebody chopped up on birds by a Christian out there, or a Muslim, or somebody else. You off as hell. You can't tell nobody that. Let's go to Proverbs 24:27. Prepare thy work and make it fit for thyself in the field, and afterwards build thine house. You got to prepare that work, man, and make it fit for thyself in the field. You got to recognize what talents you got. You got to recognize your strengths and your weaknesses for yourself. Not nobody telling you your strength. You got to understand yourself, what your strengths and your weaknesses are. And make it fit for thyself in the field. Yeah, you got to be confident and know, okay, you got to make it work for you. Your strengths and your weaknesses. And then build your house. Not jumping out there trying to build a house and you ain't even read the damn manual yet. You out there trying to build something without reading the manual. That just don't make sense. Ragged brothers be pressed. I see what it is. Ragged brothers be pressed to be over righteous in this truth. And they don't sit back and use common sense. There's a lot of common sense going this truth. It ain't just, learning precepts and you running out there trying to teach somebody. Common sense, man. A lot of brothers lack common sense in this truth. Just like brothers say, when you fasting, you can't brush your teeth. But don't the scriptures say, anoint thyself when you fast so you ain't looking all boogers in your eyes and all that? That go for your breath too. Somebody be like, damn, Mark, what's wrong with your breath, man? I'm fasting. Damn. Nah, man. If that's the case, you can't wash your ass. The scripture tell you to wash up. That's the case, you can't wash your ass, man. Because the skin is the biggest organ in the body, and it drinks water. So that's why I say brothers be lacking common sense in this truth. They know how to break down scriptures and all that, but they lack common sense. Let's move on. Let's go to Ezekiel 38:7. Ezekiel 38:7. Ezekiel 38:7. Be thou prepared, and prepare for thyself, thou, and all thy company that are assembled unto thee, and be thou a guard unto them. How the hell you gonna be a guard unto somebody you barely know the scriptures? It tell you, be thou prepared, and be a guard unto them, and prepare for thyself, thou and all thy company. That means make sure your ass prepared. Make sure your soldiers prepared with you, because that's what a host is. It's an army. Camp is an army. Be prepared with you and be a guard. You're responsible for the men out there. How is you responsible for them? You let a Muslim come up and chop your ass up in front of them. Now they confidence shook. They looking at you like, dad. They questioning themselves. Should they be in the truth? Because you listen to some Negro talking about, you can go out there, learn a few scriptures, and run out there and try to teach on some happy-go-lucky. You be out there looking ugly, get chopped up by a Christian, a Seventh-day Adventist, a Muslim. You get chopped up by a damn atheist out there. You don't know these scriptures. Yeah, real life. Scriptures ain't no easy book, man. It's easy when you get to getting edified and studying and meditating on these scriptures. But it ain't no just running out there off of learning a few scriptures. Somebody gonna ask that question to make you, because I did that. Ran out there and a brother said something that I knew was off, but I couldn't back it up. I didn't handle it the right way. I didn't pull the scriptures to make him think and rethink himself. Because I had that zeal. I wanted to go out there. I'm out there battling Muslims, whatever, out that joint, early in the truth. Chopped up a Jehovah's Witness in my driveway out at the classroom, at the tabernacle. I'm always battling. That's what I was born to do. Born to be a warrior. Just a righteous one. Alright. Now let's close that out with Sirach 20 and 32. Necessary patience in seeking the Lord is better than he that leadeth his life without a guide. You gotta have necessary patience in this truth, huh? You can't be rushing, jumping out there, man. Like I said, you're gonna get a burst out there. All that leaping out there, you can't leap out there. You gotta study for hours. You gotta be consistent. You gotta meditate in your Bible. You know, read your Bible, meditate in it, sit back and meditate. I meditate on my Bible 24/7 in the shop. Wherever I'm at, I'm meditating on scripture. I might take a break and think about something else for a split, but I'm back thinking. I'm always thinking about the scriptures because it's a lot. It's a lot to take in. Yeah, real life. The next thing I want to get into is, you got elders, you got brothers. You got camps. Oh, they don't want you listening to other camps. They don't want you to congregating with other. That's bullshit, man. Y'all Negroes is proud and puffed up, man. This truth is bigger than one camp. This truth ain't just about no one damn camp, man. You can't put the Most High truth in a box and say, oh, you gotta follow our way or the highway. You off as hell. Y'all camps that's doing it, how dare y'all, man? Y'all off, Joe. Y'all off. Y'all off. If you ain't got spiritual discernment, then okay. If you rock to and fro by every wind of doctrine, then okay, cool. But the Most High put the Spirit done guided me to stuff. Ain't no one camp got enough truth for me. That's me personally. You know what I mean? Now, I subscribe to a camp I've been following or whatever. Because other camps I don't subscribe to. The only difference in camps mainly is the feast days, for real, and slight little edification on different little stuff. But the main thing is the feast days, what day you celebrate, or the new moon, stuff like that. Yeah, I'm gonna keep. Yeah, my brothers. I'm going to keep track of my brothers and looking and seeing what's going on in the Israel world. It's the world of the Israelites. It just ain't about no one camp just being stuck, just listening to, you know, you got to learn this truth from different angles, everything. Do that mean, oh, I'm with y'all, then I hear something another camp bring out, man, I'm rocking over there. No, I'm going to do my research to see what's right and what's wrong. I'm going to compare. Because maybe somebody got to be off and somebody got to be on. Maybe I don't understand it. I'm not me. I'm speaking on me personally. I'm not going to just dive out there and jump. Oh, because this might sound good. I'm not doing that. You know, but brothers are coming your YouTube page and look and see you following other camps and all that. And then they say little underlying stuff in their videos about brothers. You know what I mean? Look, I don't watch other camps. And yes, you do. Yes, you do. All Israelites watch other Israelite videos, man. That's how y'all be knowing what stuff to rebuke or attack or whatever. You know what I mean? Now, if you ain't got no discernment, some people do need to just listen to one school because they understanding is little. Somebody with a high understanding got to be constantly being edified. No one school ain't bringing out enough edification for that. Me. I'm speaking on me. Go to Ephesians 4:4, man. See, that's a part of separation. It's like, damn, I'm not allowed to look at other camps or congregate with other camps, and you know, yeah, we can disagree all day in the paint. But if you call me up, it's cold out here, man. We one man short. I'm coming out that joint. We going to war. And then when we finish, we going to war. When we go have some drinks or whatever. Yeah, we gonna get to getting at it about, oh, you celebrating the new moon and the dark moon when it's dark as hell. And I believe otherwise, then we gonna get that in. But when we out there in the battlefield, we in a battlefield. I don't care. As long as you not got Edomites in your congregation, you following Edomites or whatever, you my brother. If you ain't teaching division, if you teaching division, fear, or teaching to be at peace at one with these Edomites and these goddamn funky, dusty, dirty heathens, then yeah, we got issues. I don't care who you is, how long you been in the truth, none of that, man. I'm not tripping off nothing and nobody. That's how I'm current. Either we riding together or we ain't riding at all. That's how I'm going in this truth, man. I'm the same way in the world, I'm the same way in this truth. I'm true blue, 100 with you. You come at me with some snake underneath, I'm going to read your spirit. I'm a master at reading spirits. I know where you going, oh, I can feel it. My spirit be telling me. But that's enough of that. Let's go to Ephesians 4. Ephesians 4:4. There is one body, one spirit, even as ye are called in one hope of your calling, one Lord, one faith, one baptism, one God and Father of all, who is above all and through all and in you all. So we all supposed to be one like Voltron, man. It ain't supposed to be this vicious separation in Israel. I pray every day that the camps come together closer and sooner. We supposed to be together, man. It ain't supposed to be no strife amongst us. It's bad enough we got Edomites and heathens got their foot on our neck already. But then you got brothers in this truth, they beefed up because they got a few schools and some fancy garments, and they want you to believe they want to teach separation because they might not agree with something you saying. But who's to say you right? You might be off. But that shouldn't even be holding brothers from congregating, man. The Most High, that you can't bottle the Most High truth, His word in a one thing, one bottle. You know what I mean? The Most High truth like a case of water, man. You know what I mean? I go get that one bottle of water out my trunk. You know what I mean? You thinking it's the last? No, it's a case in there. It's not just. I'm not coming out in the summertime with no one bottle of water, man. Most time not gonna have his truth in no one school. As soon as y'all Negroes realize that, this truth will be better. Yeah, I'm talking to you, you elders, whoever. I'm talking to you. You puffed up, I'm talking to you. That's what I'm talking to. My email, lordpayne.ep@gmail.com. You can hit me anytime. We can rap about whatever. I ain't ducking Nathan. Ain't been ducking Nathan. I damn sure ain't ducking the Most High woke me all the way up and raised me up. So that's how it's gonna go. We gonna go to 1 Corinthians chapter 12, 18 through 20. I love my brothers though. You know what I mean? But hey, you ain't beyond reproach or rebuke. But the Most High tell Elijah, he told Elijah, man, Negro, Elijah come to him basically panicking. Lord, they done killed all the prophets. I'm the only one left. Most High told Elijah, man, Negro, calm down, man. Man, I got 7,000 prophets you don't even know about, ready to kill over here. So you can't never think because you ain't seeing brothers out there doing nothing that they ain't getting themselves together to come out there to battle. This truth like a revolving door. I couldn't wait. Yeah, real life. Let's go to 1 Corinthians 12. 1 Corinthians 12, chapter 18. Oh, I went to 2 Corinthians. But now have God set the members, every one of them, in the body, as it hath pleased him. So a school is just a member. A school is just a member in this truth. You just one pot, one little piece, you like a finger. Care how many schools you got or whatever, you just a finger in this truth. Your band or your name you going by, whatever, you just one finger in this truth. And if they were all one member, where were the body? See what? How can you be the whole body? If you just one member, how can you be the whole body where it's, oh, we got all the truth right here. The Most High only dealing with us. Then where the body at then? Because the Most High just said right there. You just a member, man. You just a member. So where the rest of the body at? Where the rest of the body at? All these other schools out here that's teaching this truth and sincerity. Yeah, going hard, trying to do it the best way they can. You've been in the truth 40 years and you got school. You supposed to. You supposed to have schools over here and there and all around the world or whatever you got. You supposed to. You've been in the truth 20, 30, and 40 years. You can't swell your hit yourself up, puff yourself up like a water balloon about it. But now, are they many members, yet but one body? Right. We many members, but one body. Regardless of the understanding or whatever, we still supposed to want to build and be around our brothers, man. That's how it's supposed to be. We still one body, though. It ain't no separate nothing. We all aiming for the same kingdom, man. Got the same enemy, the Edomites and the heathens. That's who I'm focused on. I ain't focusing on you Negroes, man. I done dealing with Negroes forever out here. That's funny. That's light to me. It get tiresome dealing with you Negroes sometimes, but I'm equipped for it. It say, and the eye cannot say unto the hand, I have no need of thee. Right. You can't say you don't need your brothers. Oh, they understand it. They understand this, or they believe in this or that. I don't need them. Shit, we got schools everywhere. Oh shit, we doing good. We don't need them. I don't need to see what keep up on my brothers. I don't need to see what they doing. Yes, you do. Nor again the head to the feet, I have no need for you. Right. You never know in this world. One thing I learned, you never know when you're going to need somebody. You never know. You can't just be prideful like, we don't need nobody. We doing, Most High set us up, we doing good, whatever. We don't need nobody. I don't need to talk to nobody else. You got to talk to me. Is you reaching out, the brothers? I mean, you can't just be sitting back waiting on somebody to call you all the time either. Nay, much more those members of the body which seem to be more feeble are necessary. Right. You thinking brothers, they got a small school, you know, they trying to build themselves off. They ain't got attractive looking school when they out there or whatever. They ain't got the flashy garments. They got a little bit of videos, but they working towards trying to build up. People want to act like they ain't necessary. Oh, them cats. And just being sarcastic and just, you know, being dismissive. You going off. Yeah, I'm talking to you, you elders, man. You know who it is. You know who I'm talking to. Yeah. And those members of the body which we think to be less honorable, upon these we bestow more abundant honor, and our uncomely parts have more abundant comeliness. Yeah, them same brothers, they got 3 dudes in their camp. They out there in the rain. They out there in the hawk. They making videos, whatever. You know, they doing the best they can for what they got. You know, they doing classes, whatever. Yeah, you big them up. You give them brothers honor, man. You don't try to tear them down. Everybody path and situation different. Everybody not gonna have stuff laid out the way it's just, 3 steps, you know, 1 more roll, I'm past go. It is not gonna be like that. For our comely parts have no need, but God hath tempered the body together, having given more abundant honor to that part which lacked. So you gonna see, like brothers like me, I ain't got no big camp, but my understanding off the roof though. And I be having visions, and most I've been showing me, I be seeing stuff. You know, been seeing stuff. You know, he gonna give a brother like me a whole lot of understanding. Cause I need it. I ain't got 10, 20 brothers pulling precepts for me, giving me additional information on that at the time, at the moment. You know. So you gonna see brothers that's real wise, man, and it's truth. They got a lot of wisdom. They had a lot of zeal out there, and the Most High woke them up for a reason. They're not gonna have the big old school, flashy school and all that, but you see one of their videos, you're like, damn, that brother's smart. Or you run across a brother. You know, everybody not making a lot of videos. I know Israelites ain't making no videos. I talk to brothers from different states, all that, on the phone. Yeah. That there should be no schism in the body, in sickness, but that the members should have the same care for one another. So you acting like you don't need this hand. You know, you hurt that hand hurt. You acting like you neglecting that junk. Then that junk gets some type of paralysis. Now you looking stupid. Cause you ain't want to give that limb no care. You act like you don't need that limb. That's saying with this truth. You acting like you don't need them brothers, whatever. Then you come to their state, or you ain't got to congregate with certain brothers. You come to their state or something, you ain't got nobody to hook up with. Nobody to come ride with you. You can go to another state and set up camp. Like, let me call my brothers from such and such, and then I'm gonna post up while I'm out here. Give your brother some shine. You might got a shiny camp. And all you gotta do is go do something with some other brothers. Now they got a rack of your followers watching them, helping them build up. Would it say iron sharpeneth iron? And whether one member suffer, all the members suffer with it. Or one member be honored, all the members rejoice with it. Yeah. One of our brothers suffering, we all suffer. One honor, we all honor. It ain't no, oh, I did that. This my glory over here, your glory over there. You know what I mean? You suffering, that's over there. I ain't got nothing to do with that. They doing bad, they struggling, yeah, because they wicked as shit. That's they getting what they get. Brothers got the wrong spirit, man. The wrong spirit. And last but not least, before this class, we gonna get into we only have the truth. Now we know, don't know Camp had the truth, man. 1 Corinthians 13:9 through 12. I ain't even got to get into that breakdown. I don't know how much time I got for this video. But, you know, and I ain't banging on no camps. I ain't doing no camp banging. Just for all you out there banging on camps, man. And I got a class to do about camps. A good, about 30 scripture jump. Let's go to Numbers 1 and 52. This for all y'all Israelites out there be in the comment board scoffing against camps. That's who you go with. Your brother's trying. The book of Numbers, the 4th book of Moses, chapter 1, verse 52. And the children of Israel shall pitch their tents, every man by his own camp, and every man by his own standard throughout their hosts. So, it's telling you right then and there, man, if you able to, man, pitch your own tent, man, by your own standard. I might tell everybody, we ain't got to wear all one color. Y'all can wear what y'all want to wear. We ain't all got to wear the same stuff. That's just my standard. In some schools, you got to wear all this color or this garment, whatever. That's cool, too. Throughout their hosts, throughout the host of Israel, the armies, throughout the 12 tribes. Let's go to Deuteronomy 23 and 14. So I get in this class. For the Lord thy God walketh in the midst of thy camp to deliver thee and to give up thine enemies before thee. Therefore shall thy camp be holy. Hold up. Therefore shall thy camp be holy, that he see no unclean thing in thee and turn away from thee. Can't get no more plain and clear than that. And let's go to Joel 2 and 11. Joel chapter 2 verse 11. And the Lord shall utter his voice before his army, for his camp is very great. Read that back. For his camp is very great. The Most High got a camp. Got his own camp. For he is strong that executeth his word. For the day of the Lord is great and very terrible. Who can abide in it? He telling you right then and there, I got a camp. If we was made in his image and he got a camp, we got camps too. So that's the little stuff I had to get on my chest. Now, let's get into this Abraham, his sister. So my wife comes to me talking about, you know, the sister making some good points, but I know you gonna have something to say. So she tell me what the sister saying. The sister off is hell. And I had to dig in my wife, like, that's why I keep telling you, don't be listening to people where they say, if your wife want to learn something, learn it with your husband at home. You can't just hear stuff and it sound good and take to it. That's what women do, though. Whereas a man, I got to rebuke you and but I got to prove it out of the scriptures. So that's what I had to do. So that's what we going to go to. We going to go to Genesis chapter 12. Chapter 12, verse 10 through 15. And there was a famine in the land, and Abraham went down into Egypt to sojourn there. For the famine was grievous in the land. Verse 11. And it came to pass, when he was come near to enter into Egypt, that he said unto Sarah his wife, Behold, now I know that thou art a fair woman to look upon. She looked bomb. Therefore it shall come to pass, when the Egyptians shall see thee, they shall say, This is his wife, and they will kill me, but they will save thee alive. Say, I pray thee, thou art my sister, that it may be well with me for thy sake, and my soul shall live because of thee. You don't want no troubles with these stinking Egyptians. Verse 14. And it came to pass that when Abraham was coming to Egypt, the Egyptians beheld the woman, that she was very fair. She looked like that. The princes also of Pharaoh saw her and commended her before Pharaoh, and the woman was taken into Pharaoh's house. All right, so they took her. It took her into the house, right? Verse 16. And he entered Abraham well for her sake, and he had sheep, oxen, he had asses, and men service, and maid service, and she asses and camels. And the Lord plagued Pharaoh and his house with great plagues because of Sarah, Abraham's wife. They didn't know that the Most High was dealing with Sarah. And Pharaoh called Abraham and said, What is this that thou hast done unto me? Why didst thou not tell me that she was thy wife? Why saidst thou, She is my sister? So I might have taken her to me to wife. Now, therefore, behold thy wife. Take her and go thy way. And go thy way. And Pharaoh commended his men concerning him, and they sent him away, and his wife, and all that he had. Okay, so he just was saying that that was his sister, right? But then you be like, okay. Then you go to Genesis, you read in the Bible. Then you get to Genesis. This one must happen to the sister. And she got to Genesis 20 and 1. And Abraham journeyed from thence toward the south country, and dwelled between Kadesh and Shur, and sojourned in Gerar. Verse 2. And Abraham said of Sarah his wife, She is my sister. And Amalek king of Gerar went and took Sarah. But God came to Amalek in a dream by night, and said to him, Behold, thou art but a dead man, for the woman which thou hast taken, for she is a man's wife. About to smoke that man over Sarah. But Amalek had not come near her, and he said, Lord, wilt thou slay also a righteous nation? Said he unto me, She is my sister. And she herself said, He is my brother. In the integrity of my heart and innocency of my hands have I done this. And God said unto him in a dream, Yeah, I know that thou didst this in the integrity of thy heart, for I also withheld thee from sinning against me. Therefore suffered I thee not to touch her. Now therefore restore the man his wife, for he is a prophet, and he shall pray for thee, and thou shalt live. And if thou restore her not, now thou shalt surely die. thou and all that are thine. Told that man, you messing with one of mine, man. You messing with my main man. And after you restore him, he gonna pray for you. Because you about to get killed messing with Sir. Therefore Amalek rose early in the morning and called all his servants and told all these things in their ears, and the men were so afraid. And Amalek called Abraham and said unto him, what hast thou done unto us? And what have I offended thee, that thou hast brought on me and on my kingdom a great sin? Thou hast done deeds unto me that ought not to be done. And Amalek said unto Abraham, what sawest thou that thou hast done this thing? And Abraham said, because I thought surely the fear of God is not in this place, and they will slay me for my wife's sake. And yet indeed she is my sister. She is the daughter of my father, but not the daughter of thy mother, and she became my wife. Hold up. Now, let's see if Abraham going off right there. So, let's go to Leviticus 20 and 17. Let's see if Abraham going off. If you just read, if you ain't really studying and you read that, and then you go into the law to see, but is that lawful right there? You about to find out, is that lawful or not? Leviticus 20 and 17. And if a man shall take his sister, his father's daughter, didn't it just say, not the daughter of my mother, his father's daughter, but she the daughter of my father, or his mother's daughter, and see her nakedness, and she is his naked, and she sees his nakedness, it is a wicked thing, and they shall be cut off in the sight of their people. He hath uncovered his sister's nakedness, and shall bear his iniquity. So hold up. The Most High built the whole nation off of incest. You might as well just throw the book away after that. But hold up. Let's see if this sister was going on. Let's go to Deuteronomy 4 and 2. Let's see about adding to the scriptures. Let's see if she added to the scripture. Ye shall not, Deuteronomy 4 verse 2. Ye shall not add unto the word which I command you, neither shall ye diminish aught from it, that ye may keep the commandments of the Lord your God, which I command you. All right. Revelations 22 and 18. I like the precept. Revelation 20. This class turned out longer than I thought it was. Revelation 22 and 18. For I testify unto every man that heareth the words of the prophecy of this book. If any man shall add unto these things, God shall add unto him the plagues that are written in this book. And if any man shall take away from the words of this book of this prophecy, God shall take away his part out of the book of the life, and out of the holy city, and from the things which are written in this book. Now hold up. Now let's see if this sister added on. If she gonna have plagues added on to her for suggesting that the Most High started a nation off of incest, blasphemy the Most High. She got her butt kicked out of a Israelite community jump site, one of them sites on Facebook, the community, for that bull, man. Let's go to Genesis 11:29. So Abraham himself, he slept with his sister, right? He said, she was my father's sister, but not my mother's sister, my mother's daughter. So, but he's still going off if he did that. And the scriptures say he should be cut off. So hold up, we got a contradiction. Well, let's see the mystery on that. Let's really see if Abraham did that. Let's go to Genesis chapter 11. And 29. And Abraham and Nahor took them wives. The name of Abram's, this one his name was Abram. Of Abram's wife was Sarah, and the name of Nahor, his brother's wife, was Milcah, the daughter of Haran, the father of Milcah, and the father of Ishka. But Sarah was burned. She had no child. And Terah, Abraham's father, took Abraham his son, and Lot, the son of Haran, his son's son, and Sarah, his daughter-in-law. Hold up. And Terah took Abram his son, and Lot, the son of Haran, his son's son, and Sarah, his daughter-in-law, his son Abram's wife. So hold up. Sarah ain't no kin to Abraham, man. Ain't no kin to him. She ain't his mother's daughter or his father's daughter. So she was fair game. So that's why you gotta study these scriptures, man. You can't just be jumping out there when you hear something. I used to get on my wife all the time about just reading something and thinking that's what it means on the surface, when it don't mean what you think it means. Let's go to the next situation. Jacob slept with his cousin. Let's go to Tobit 3 and 15. So Jacob slept with his cousin, right? Let's see if that's lawful. Let's see if the Most High allow that. If you know, because the Most High said his thoughts are not your thoughts, his ways are not your ways. For his heavens higher than the earth, so is his thoughts higher than your thoughts. So you can't keep trying to think for the Most High. That's the problem with Israel. We want to think for the Most High, man. Instead of just doing what these scriptures say, getting in the spirit of what the scriptures say, actually say. Tobit, chapter 3 and verse 15. And that I never polluted. Now this the brother Raguel, daughter named Sir. And that I never polluted my name, nor the name of my father in the land of my captivity. I am the only daughter of my father, neither hath he any child to be his heir, neither any near kinsman, nor any son of his alive, to whom I may keep myself for a wife. My 7 husbands are already dead, and why should I live? But if it please not thee that I should die, command some regard to be had of me, and pity taken of me, that I hear no more reproach. So the prayers of them both were heard before the majesty of the great God. So the Most High heard all this stuff, and he sent the angel. We're going to see he sent the angel to overlook this whole thing. And Raphael was sent to heal them both, that is, to scale away the whiteness of Tobit's eyes, and to give Sarah, the daughter of Raguel, for a wife to Tobias, the son of Tobit, and to bind Asmodeus, the evil spirit, because she belonged to Tobias by right of inheritance. The selfsame time came Tobit home and entered into the house, and Sarah, the daughter of Raguel, came down from her upper chamber. Let's go. She came from her upper chamber. Let's go to Tobit 5 and 4. Therefore, when he went to seek a man, he found Raphael, that was an angel, but he knew not. And he said unto him, canst thou go with me to Rages, and knowest thou places well? I don't know if I misplaced that, but this the angel Raphael. This is Tobias. Let's go to 6 real quick. 6 and 10. The angel said to the young man, okay, this Raphael. The angel said to the young man, brother, today we shall lodge with Raguel, Sarah's father, who is thy cousin, because Raguel is Tobias's father, Tobit's cousin. He also have only daughter named Sir. I will speak for her that she may be given thee for a wife. For to thee doth the right of her appertain, seeing thou only art of her kindred, and the maid is fair and wise. Now therefore hear me, and I will speak to her father, and when we return from rages, we will celebrate the marriage, for I know that Ragauna cannot marry her to another according to the law of Moses. But he shall be guilty of death, because the right of inheritance doth rather appertain to thee than to any other. Then the young man, hey, babe, quiet it down a little bit. Appertain to lead to other. Then the young man answered the angel, I have heard a brother Azarias that this maid have been given to 7 men who all died in the marriage chamber. So that's how she had 7 husbands. She never even got the they died before they whatever with the merge. They never got the she never got to marry them. Tobit 6 and 16. And when thou shalt come into the marriage chamber, thou shalt take the ashes of perfume, and shalt lay upon them some of the heart and liver of the fish, and shall make it smoke with it. And the devil shall smell it, and flee away, and never come again anymore. But when thou shalt come to her, rise up both of you, and pray to God, which is merciful, who will have pity on you, and save you. Fear not, for she is appointed unto thee from the beginning. So he owned her. And thou shalt preserve her, and she shall go with thee. Moreover, I suppose that she shall bear thee children. She supposed to have children, man. Now when Tobias had heard these things, he loved her, and his heart was effectually joined to her. Let's go to Tobit 7:2. Then said Raguel to Edna his wife, how like is the young man to Tobit my cousin? Like, saying basically like, damn, he just like his father. He like him. If this was off, why would the father be with it too? Let's go to verse 8. And likewise Edna his wife and Sir his daughter wept. Moreover, they entertained them cheerfully. And after that they had killed a ram of the flock. They set store of meat on the table. Then said Tobias to Raphael, brother Azarias, speak of those things of which thou didst talk in the way, and let this business be dispatched. So he communicated to the matter with Raguel, and Raguel said to Tobias, eat and drink and make merry. For it is meet that thou shouldest marry my daughter. Nevertheless, I will declare to thee the truth. I have given my daughter in marriage to 7 men who died that night. They came in unto her. But nevertheless, for the present be married. But Tobias said, I will eat nothing here till we agree and swear one to another. Raguel said, then take her from henceforth according to the manner, for thou art her cousin, and she is thine. And the merciful God give you good success in all things. The Most High blessed that man, gave her his blessings. Then he called his daughter Sir, and she came to her father, and he took her by the hand and gave her to be wife to Tobias, saying, behold, his second cousin, Tobias, saying, behold, take her after the law of Moses and lead her away to thy father. And he blessed them. It's her third cousin. And called Edna his wife, and took paper and did write an instrument of covenants and sealed it. Then they began to eat After Raguel said his wife Edna, and said unto her sister, prepare another chamber and bring her in thither. Dang, I went too far. Let's go back. I got to read. Let's go back to 12. Raguel said, then take her from henceforth according to the manner, for thou art her cousin, and she is thine, and the merciful God give you good success in all things. This was his third cousin, the Most High. He owned her from the beginning. Now, let's see if a law was broken here. Let's go to Leviticus chapter 20. That's why you gotta study, man. Show thyself approved. You gotta research these scriptures. We about to see Leviticus chapter 20, verse 10. And the man that committeth adultery with another man's wife, even he that committeth adultery with his neighbor's wife, the adulterer and the adulteress shall surely be put to death. And the man that lieth with his father's wife, having covered his father's nakedness, both of them shall surely be put to death. Their blood shall be upon them. Meaning, damn, you going in behind, your father's junk. You know what I mean? He been busting in that junk, you going behind him. And if a man lie with his daughter-in-law, both of them shall surely be put to death. Even the daughter-in-law, still no cousin. They have raw confusion, their blood shall be upon them. If a man also lie with mankind, as he lied with a woman, both of them have committed an abomination. They should surely be put to death. Still no cousin. And if a man take a wife and her mother, you got a lot of brothers doing that, sleeping with their wife and the mother, it is wickedness. They shall be burnt with fire, both he and they, that there be no wickedness among you. Still no cousin. And if a man lie with a beast, he should be put to death. And if a woman approach and a beast, she should be put to death. 17. And if a man shall take his sister, his father's daughter, or his mother's daughter, still no cousin. And if a man shall lie with a woman having her sickness on her period, that's in there. And if thou shalt not uncover the nakedness of thy mother's sister, nor thy father's sister, your aunt, you know what I mean? Still no cousin. And if a man shall lie with his uncle's wife, even your uncle's wife, let's say they should die childless. And if a man shall take his brother's wife, it is an unclean thing. He have uncovered his brother's nakedness, they shall be childless. If you did that unrighteously. If your brother died, then you can't take his wife. You supposed to. Yeah, so it's no cousin in there. So let's see what she done did. Let's go to Revelation 22. She got herself kicked out of the Israelite community, and the angels done recorded that thing, what she did. Revelation 22 and 18, I got marked this. For I testify unto every man that heareth the word of the prophecy of this book. If any man or woman shall add unto these things, God shall add unto him the plagues that are written in this book. And if any man shall take away from the words of this book, of this prophecy, God shall take away his part out of the book of life and out of the holy city and from the things which are written in this book, man. He which testifieth these things says, surely I come quickly. Amen. Even so come, Lord Yahushua. The grace of our Lord Yahushua Hamashiach be with you all. Amen. And on that note, I'm going to say shalom, shalom. All praises to the Most High, man. His son Yahushua. Servants in the house of the Lord, together in God's eternal righteousness. SITHLORDTIGER, man. I'm out of here.